Everyone knows the story of Superman and how he was sent to Earth. He goes on to have a dog named Crypto that comes to Earth from Krypton with him and becomes his pet later on. But did you know that Superman also had a cat? It wasn't Kryptonian, just the first animal he ever truly cared about. So the comic, it comes from his Earth 1 Superman, and Clark is with his love interest from that series. Not sure if it's Lois Lane or not, but he asks if she has any pets. She says she was never into pets and wasn't responsible enough. Clark says that he had a cat for a while, and she says she wants to hear his story. Clark responds with that he found his cat, Fuzzball, when she was just a kitten. He says that coyotes killed her mom and the other kittens. And at just 6 weeks old, while injured, she didn't back down and stood up to fight back. But Clark saved her just in time, but he was sad he couldn't save the rest, but he wasn't going to let them hurt her. He goes on with that he bonded with Fuzzball like no other pet he's ever had because they were both the last of their family. And she'd sleep where she could see him and he could see her. Clark and Fuzzball would sit on their porch and watch the moon for hours, and she loved the moon, and she was his friend and grew up alongside him. Clark thought she'd go on forever, but when he lost her, he didn't even realize it. She just came onto the bed and passed away quietly while looking at Clark, and it was like she wanted him to know her last memory was of him and how much she actually loved him. So Clark took her to someplace where she'd be happy, someplace where she could always see him and he could always see her. So Clark flies to the moon and buries Fuzzball there. He says he'll probably have to explain it someday, but it's what she wanted, and also to know that every night the moon came up, they could still have that time together. And the comic ends with Clark saying she was the first living being that he ever really cared for that died. Alright, well, that was definitely pretty sad and also pretty short, but this is what Superman is all about. Like, this type of story is what I want to see in Superman live action. But if you enjoyed the video, then make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know down below if you want to see more videos like this. But with all that out of the way, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.